We all know that this El-Nino has been with us for the last 3 weeks. And unfortunately, the actions by the government has been wanting. We are staring at a situation whereby the residents of North Eastern and also parts of northern Kenya will starve to death because of lack of food. I compare this to a situation that is happening internationally. You have seen trucks of food at Rafah crossing. They can't reach Gaza. This is what's happening now in North Eastern. Trucks cannot reach the people of North Eastern. And that now will lead to starvation. The near non-existent infrastructure in terms of roads have been swept. We don't have roads in the first place. So the ones that look like roads have been swept. We don't have bridges. And the government is unable to declare this as a natural disaster. Now, we, the leadership, actually want to declare that there's a national disaster on behalf of the government because they have failed to do so. So with this, we are appealing to the international community, especially UN organizations like World Food Programme, to step in and cap in. We can't wait for government to declare when people are going to die. Health facilities have closed a long time ago because there are no drugs. They can't reach. Last night, there was issue of KEMSA saying we are procuring ABCD. How can they reach the people of North Eastern and Northern Kenya? So, as we speak for the people of North Eastern and Northern Kenya, today we declare that there is a national disaster in terms of El-Nino. So we ask the international community please to step in. We have seen our Deputy President visiting other places. He has not stepped in or visited North Eastern just to see what the situation is. We ask him also, because he's the one coordinating on behalf of the Kenya government, to go and visit those places so they can get first-hand experience. The people are going to die. And then we're going to now come back and say, oh, what have we done? So we implore the people. And also the media. You're not covering also as much as you're covering in other places. You're also neglecting North Eastern people. You are covering places where there are roads, there are bridges, so many things. North Eastern, there are no bridges, no roads. Nothing can reach. You're also covering also just in urban areas. Please go also and cover how the people are suffering on the ground. So you can depict and tell the Kenyan people, the Kenyan government, and the world what is happening, so we can get help. The county governments are trying their best. This is not the scope and the mandate of the county government. They cannot cope. They can't do it. We want the national government to assist. They are given 15%. We are looking for the 85% of the national budget. Where is it? So we also don't want to blush or blast the county governments who have only 15%. Where is the 85% that is supposed to also help the people of North Eastern and Northern Kenya? We are actually angry. We are devastated. And we are not going to clap anymore. Mr. Deputy President, you have been given the mandate and task to coordinate, go and visit Garissa, Wajir, Mandera, Turkana, other places, and Tana River, and see what is happening on the ground. We commend the efforts of Kenya Red Cross and also Kenya Defense Forces, because they have also deployed some of their aircrafts. But it's not enough. Kenya Power, there's power blackout in Mandera. They can't even drop fuel to their power stations. Others are going to be in blackout very soon because there's no fuel, because we depend on the generators. If North Eastern was at par with all other parts of Kenya, we would not have had this problem. El-Nino will have come, no problem. Trucks will have gone. Aircrafts will have landed in airstrips, no problem. But there's no infrastructure. It is zero, nil. And our hope is that before the end of this term of this government, of His Excellency the President Ruto, at least we hope that the road from Garissa, will reach all the way to Mandera. Our greatest problem is infrastructure. And it's been a lip service, governments after governments, that it's going to be done. Nothing has been done. So that is it, and I think you have heard the message. We will give it to my other colleagues.